Hey, welcome back. 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Rich Bontrager here. Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I did. It's been so hot lately. Haven't got out and about to explore the greater DC area. And actually, this weekend, had a chance to go outside and go do that. And in fact, I simply just sat under a tree for a while by the tidal basin here in DC. Beautiful, beautiful weekend. But we're back at it. Part of my weekend also was working with graphics. I love working with graphics, working with clients, building out ideas, and of course, my own brand. Graphics are so important. How do you create compelling graphics? How do you make them that they're on brand and on target? How do you get it so you know that people know how to find you and like you and follow it? Jan, how do you make dynamic graphics? Hello, Jan. Great to have you with us on Monday. So, we're going to talk a little bit about graphic design here today because it really is one of those important areas that you want to create content, but you want it to grab people's attention. And you also want to have good information inside of it, but you don't want to give too much information. And you want to have a brand consistency that people go, yeah, that's you. They know it. So part of the chaos of this is how much is too much? How much is just enough? How much is blank, blank, blank? So we're going to spend a little time here today to go through, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the things that I'm creating and how my mind works to make sure the items we create to rock the stage connect. I have book launches coming up. I'm working with clients on that. I'm working on clients that have live streaming events. We're working on those type of projects. But the media, the branding, the content is so important. I'm going to give you some just insider tips here a little bit on what's the best way to do it maybe for you. But number one is keep it simple. Keep it simple. I see a lot of people, and it's easy to do. In fact, I was working with a client who gave me a whole laundry list of I want to create this, this, and this, and let them know this, let them know this. And they had so much text. What I do is I intentionally show them what they want versus what I suggest. And even they realize too much is confusing. They're not going to read it all. It's going to convolute the message, and it's overkill. You want to have a graphic that's short, grabs attention, tells a short story, but your description underneath or in your email, that's where you put all the meat and potatoes. And it's really hard for some people to wrap their head around this idea. Jan, not looking for photography clarity, make them unique and catchy. What do you think? Unique and catchy is great. But there is some standards, especially when you get into branding for your company. You can see right now on the screen, I have the Rock the Stage logo. That's the same color scheme that I use on most of my material. The blue, the gold, or the orange-ish is kind of where you will see everything from Rock the Stage. Now, it doesn't mean that all of my stuff needs to be that way, but a lot of it does. Let me show you one graphic right now. Very short, very catchy. This is for an upcoming special edition of How to Rock the Stage that we're going to be doing. And this is going to be, and I'm going to try to blow this up a little bit bigger here, so please stand by as we work some magic behind the scenes. So this is going to be the Instagram. This is going to be the Instagram post for this. And let's see if I can make this even a little bit better for us. Let's see there we go. We can do this. So this is going to be the Instagram post. Now, these are two people that have been on the show before, but they do cosplay. We're going to do a whole show with them as Superman and Superman and Wonder Woman. And we're going to talk about cosplay and the charities and everything they do with cosplay. But you can see, since we're talking about comic books, I gave it kind of a comic book splash, a little wow. So it matches what we're talking about. Simply on it, it's a live stream event. Here's the date and the time. You got my Rock the Stage logo down in the corner. And then you got the cosplay charity. That's it, with their logo. And because we're streaming on multiple channels again, you can see I've got LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. Those icons are right there that make it that easy to know where to find. I don't need to tell you everything. I don't even have their names on this. It's just, we're going to talk about cosplay. It's fun. It's exciting. Here's Aaron dropping in right now. Yes. And we're going to learn from Rock the Sage. Thank you, Aaron, for being supportive. And Jan's jumping in here now. Just words. Don't hold back on what you need. Hello, Aaron. And beautiful and unique. That's what you're looking for. Simple, beautiful, and unique images that tell the story. I think everyone would know this is about superheroes. This is about comic book kind of fun stuff. It's not going to be your normal Rock the Stage show. So this is the one that we're going to use for the Instagram and anything that's more of that vertical long shape. This will be the standard one. Step 2, besides being bold and simple, you want to make your different graphics match for the different platforms. Don't make one graphic try to fit everything. This is made more for your phone apparatuses, okay? This is designed to have that graphic layout. But if you're going to do one more of a video layout, more of a TV style layout, a video, you're going to want something like this. It's the same information, just wrapped up in a different layout. I even added a little cartoon bubble there. That would be kind of fun. So you want to make it simple, and you want to have a big, bold letters. You don't want people squinting their eyes. You don't want to have them turning around a circle. I've seen people where they make the graphic and the words go in a big circle. No. Don't make people work hard to figure out what you want them to learn. Make it so eye-catching. Everything else about this event will be underneath the description. I'll add it to the posts that I do on LinkedIn and YouTube and other places. So the big information will be there, but the basic who, what, where, when, how, why, the basic information is all right here. You want to make something that's going to be that simple. Now, it sounds real simple, but then you got to get into your color design, your brand design, everything like that. Aaron, just like you, Jan, look at that. Giving compliments live on the show today at 2 o'clock there. Thank you, Aaron, for supporting Jan and sending some love out. I love it. So you can see this is some of the easy strategies to do here. Keep it simple. Keep it eye-catching. Avoid the clutter. No excess text and the bold visuals. Normally, I only have 1 or 2 visuals, like a picture of somebody. The rest is color and words. Color selection is very important to the visual eyes. You can see I've got white, very prominent. It popped off. It's very easy to read the white. Blue is part of the brand of Rock the Stage. So I put a little blue swatch in there, and I've still got the Rock the Stage logo in there. So I am matching colors that I use to identify us and colors that are going to grab the audience attention. And they're kind of the cartoon, fun action adventures. Yes, it catches the eye. It drives you to it. Yes, that's exactly the right idea. You want to drive them to the focal point. My face is there just to let you know, hey, Trigger's around. But the real stars of the show are going to be Superman and Wonder Woman. And they've won awards in cosplay. It's going to be an amazing show. But I want to make them the star of the show. So it is important to draw them exactly where you want their eye to go. Use the lanes, the colors, the messaging to drive them there. Optimize it for mobile devices. Like I said, not everyone's on a laptop anymore. More and more, the phone and the iPad or the tablets are really where you want to optimize. But you want to do it for everything. You need to take time. You need to test out these different graphics. Take time to design them, test them out privately. So use something like Canva or some other testing tool to see how they look. Test your graphics on the different devices and see if they work. That's really, really important. Can't say that in a month. Now, maintain that brand consistency. I'm going to show you another one here. This is for an up-to-coming Rock the Stage show as well. I'm going to go back to the other view. Now, Rock the Stage is going to have a Hollywood director come on the show. So these are very common. It's a common template I use for the show. I always have a face grab of them. A nice, simple, compelling. Some of my templates, I've used full body shots, but most of the time, and again, It's the yellow. And I have the different social media channels that I will be streaming on. I don't have to write all that out. The text, the icons are communicating, come find us here with a couple simple words, streaming live on. Boom, boom, boom. Visuals grab even better than text. When possible, use a visual to replace words. And then I just update this from week to week, and that's my template. It's part of the brand. You've got my logo there. You will see it's very simple and clean. You also want white space or gap space. You don't want all your images and words all laying over each other. You want there to be a spacing because your eyes is drawn to space, and then they'll get the words. More space, another words. If you cram it too close together, and some people get really creative this way, they overlap so much, you really get lost in it. Keep it very simple. More comments coming in here. Don't make people work to get the important details out. That's exactly it, Aaron. This is very simple. This is like read it in 30 seconds or less, 15 seconds probably on a graphic like this. You want them to get the most out of the information as quick as they can. Your goal is again to go to them, call to action. Your goal is again to go click, register. A lot of my shows are streaming live, so it's quick, join it live. You want to figure out what you're messaging and what's the quickest way to share the information and then put it out there for them to act and click, like, follow, message, whatever you have planned. I'm going to make sure I don't think I have another one ready to go. No, but those are the ones that I wanted to show you today to give you some insight on how to do this graphic work. Graphics are very important. Create your own set design. Again, I just showed you my own template. You can come up, and I know Aaron does this for his shows. Many other people do. Create a template where all you have to do is change a couple components, and you keep the basic shell the same. It will save you time. You can build out a really dynamic one very effectively, and then you can just use it over and over and over again. Your people will also know it's you. The more you make these templates, your regular followers and fans will know you have something new. Now, on this last one I show you, I'm going to bring it back for 1 second here. This is going to be, this one is a special event coming up. So on some of the variation of this, I'm going to make a different color with the big word special. It's going to be at 2 p.m. live, like we're doing right now, but we're going to do the regular Rock the Stage show. So we're going to merge the two together. So there'll be other ones to make it very eye-catching to demonstrate it is special. Take advantage of the color schemes to help you do that, the word fonts to help you do that. But don't go with crazy squigglies. Make them big and bold like you see here. Any questions, any thoughts, any comments? There's such more that we can get into. And remember, you do want to be brand consistent. If you have a logo, use your logo. If you have your face is part of that brand identity, like my face is on most of the stuff, keep it consistent and use that face, that recognition. If you have a catchphrase that you use, rock the stage, use that catchphrase. To you as a creator, because we're creators, we want to do new, fun, exciting things. Sometimes we just need to find a couple great, exciting things and use them over and over. Think about TV shows. They have the same introduction to the show for at least one full year. They make all their episodes and use the same opening. Now, some shows, like I'm rewatching The X-Files right now. The X-Files never changed their introduction for all their years. The same little sound, the same graphics with the police badges. It was the same for 7, 11 years, whatever it was. Other shows will change it up. Like when Hawaii Five-0 changed their cast members, the introduction was mostly the same, but they would change the faces of the introduction as the cast members changed. Keep it simple. Create the brand, create the excitement that they know it comes for you and make them go learn more, click more, and dive deeper and deeper. Graphics, they're powerful. They are important with so much of what we do. As much time as we spend on the content, as much time as we spend on preparing to look good and sound good on camera, sometimes the graphic work is even more important, because if you can't get them to your show, if you can't get them to your podcast, if you can't grab their attention, they're not gonna sit, watch, and listen if they don't know what you're gonna be talking about. Send me a comment, send me a question on this. Rich@richbontrager.net. Would love to know your thoughts on content and promotional items. What sort of promotional items are you creating? Video, mini video reels are another great one. We'll talk about that on another day. But graphics, they're powerful. Have fun with them. Be creative, but keep them simple to help you out. Yeah, it's a brilliant world that your visuals will bring that brilliance. They will grab their people and keep it simple. The old KISS, keep it simple. Silly or stupid or whatever you want to put into that final S. Babylon 5. Babylon 5 had a very simple beginning as well, but it was always Babylon 5. Hey, that's going to do it for today. It's a Trigger Rich Bontrager. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the playing along. We will see you back here again at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, where we stream live to give you insights. Why do we do all this? We do it to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, elevate you and your brand authority. We're going to see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, live.